Hi there, and welcome to our makeup tutorial. I am Erin Beyer, an independent Labrie consultant who's also a certified skincare specialist. So I'm going to run through our amazing makeup with you today, and I'll give you some pricing information and some quick tutorials on application. So normally my makeup routine literally only takes me about 5 minutes. But this video will be a little longer than that because I'll explain how amazing our makeup is to you, and I'll kind of give you colors and pricing and information like that. All right, so let's get started. I am going to be showcasing for you our Flawless Finish Liquid Foundation today, and in linen and beige taupe. Now the reason I'm using two is because it's winter when I'm making this lovely video for you guys, and I'm kind of in between colors. In the summer, I'm pretty dark, which is my beige taupe, and then in the winter, I'm a little more pale, so linen, but sometimes linen is too light. So I will combine these two, which is something that if you are somebody that buys makeup like consistently for the seasons, you could end up with 4 of these at some point. So a little tip and trick for you is to combine them to make that perfect color for your lovely face. So our Flawless Finish foundation, they are 1 ounce and they run $22.50 each. Another option for you is our Perfect Finish Dual Action Wet or Dry Powder Foundation. That runs about $20.95. The Flawless Finish, the difference between the two, the Flawless Finish is going to leave you with full coverage. It's a dewy finish, so it looks very natural. Our Perfect Finish Dual Action Wet or Dry is one that will really kind of settle in your skin. So if you have aging or older skin, it's probably a great idea for you to give our Flawless Finish Liquid Foundation a try. It doesn't settle in those fine lines and wrinkles, and as you're gonna see when I put it on, it's gonna really even out my skin tone and not settle into those fine lines and wrinkles. All right. So I'm going to get started with the application. I'm gonna look a little goofy for a minute because I'm gonna just put my hair out of the way while we do this part. I like to use a makeup foundation brush for my application just because it doesn't waste any of the product at all. And if you are somebody that likes to use a sponge for application, not a big deal. It just tends to soak it in a little bit more. I will use my sponge for actual cleanup and blending. So that's what you're gonna see today from me. So let's get started. Okay, so now that I have finished applying my liquid foundation, you can see I have a lovely dewy finish with full coverage, and that little redness that was by my cheeks is kind of all the way gone and blended in already. I use my makeup sponge now just to kind of blend into my hairline, just so I don't get that division between my makeup and the rest of me, so that way you're not just like a face. And our next wonderful product that I'm going to showcase for you is our liquid concealer, and it does come in a different variety of colors. In the winter time, I like to use the light neutral, and then summer, fall-ish, I'll switch to the light medium option that we have. So the really cool thing about our concealer is not only will it hide blemishes, you can target some wrinkle areas too. It will sit on top of that. But it's also great as a highlighting tool. So if you're somebody that highlights and contours, it's perfect for that. It has that brush, that soft brush application. And if you're gonna watch me do this, I am not going to go directly under my bags. I am going to run it sort of in a diagonal above my cheekbone. And it's gonna help me I'm gonna just angle it off a smidge by my eye so that way I can blend this in. And what this is going to do is it's going to create a little bit of a highlight on that area for me, but it's also going to, I'm going to bring it up to cover my under eye area to kind of just blend that in just a smidge more. So it does look goofy when you're first applying it. But it's great. I'm going to hit on one of my wrinkle areas. I have just a couple of spots for blemishes, and then I have melasma on my upper lip, which you can't see as much during the winter time. So I do tend to put a little extra in that spot just to kind of, I know I look really goofy right now, but just to kind of highlight that area and reflect the light off of it slightly so that it doesn't appear to have a different color. And as you can see, like this, it blends in perfectly. I have a couple of scars that are still going away here from some acne, but you can see totally gone. Okay, already you can see the difference. And I'm going to work now to blend in that concealer. And what you're gonna see here is it's going to really work itself in to the point where you can't see a direct division between the concealer that I'm putting on and the foundation that I've already placed on. But what you can see is it's added a little bit of glow, a little bit of extra glow here, highlight to my face. And I'm gonna blend that one in just a smidge and pull that out. Get rid of that wrinkle. Bye-bye wrinkle. All right, and blend this in just a little more. I like to go right up underneath my eye because sometimes you can see where people have that division of makeup, like where they tried to cover up bags and then they go too far, or they don't go far enough. Perfect. All right, done. So you can see that's blended in nicely, and all I'm left with is kind of this highlight and this little extra glow under my eyes. So it isn't one of those where it's going to create a division. Like I shouldn't see bright white here and then different color on the bottom of my face. So it creates this lovely division, or it doesn't create a division. It creates a very smooth appearance and a very even skin tone, which is great. All right, our next piece we're gonna work at is I'm gonna highlight a little bit more because I like a little shimmer, and the little shimmer you're gonna see me put on my face is actually going to appear to give me sort of a facelift, which is really cool, great bonus. So how we wanna use this is our contour and highlight palette, which runs for about $24.95. And I'm sorry, I did forget to tell you, our wand concealer is really cheap. It's $13.50, and that's the one I use to highlight and to cover up. So our contour and highlight palette is next, and I'm gonna start with the light color here. And that light color, I am going to, just cleaning my brush a little here, that lighter shimmer, I am going to go right where I did with that highlighter or the contour before. So I'm going to just create a little extra shimmer here. It's not like some people that you see that just dump a whole ton of it on. So it's going to create this natural shimmer right here, which is going to kind of make my face look like I pulled it in already. See that? See the difference? It's kind of cool. I love it. And then I'm gonna highlight a little bit on the tip of my nose, chin, underneath, just a smidge. And then I'm gonna take our darker color here, and on the darker color, I'm going to do, and I will blend this in just a little bit when I put it on. I'm going to pull it through and do the sides of, or I'm sorry, the top of my nose, the top. I'm gonna do the side of my nose with that lighter color to kind of bring out, make my nose a little bit thinner. Not that I really need it. Hi, Bella. My dog's over here. I'm sorry if you can hear her. And then I'm going to kind of take the darker color and I'm going to run that around the top of my forehead and also my jawline here. And like I said, I will blend this in so I know you can kind of see it right now. And what this does, it gives our face that more oval appearance, which is really helpful, right? Like make us look younger, please. Make my face look thinner. Let's do it. All right, so we're good with that. Easy part now is I'm gonna take my sponge and I am just going to blend that in slightly. My dog likes to bother me when I'm making videos. It's her thing. Come on, sweetie, go lay down. All right, done. So that is my foundation, my highlighting, contouring. And you can see if I didn't stop and show you and talk to you that this process wouldn't take you this long. Next, we're gonna move on to our blush. And I am going to be using my Believable Finish blush in Naked Rose, which is a neutral. So our blushes will come in 3 different types of categories for you. We have cool, warm, and neutral. And I'm gonna show you those here. It's way easier for me to show you these in person than it is for you to look on our website. Our website makes them look just slightly more bright than they are. So on this side, these 4 right here are considered cool colors for you. My middle 4 right here are considered those neutral colors, and my 4 in the end here are warm colors, okay? I'm going to use that Naked Rose, which is right here. And that Naked Rose is a neutral. So I'm gonna be using a neutral. I feel like this side though is pretty warm. So if you're somebody that likes those warm tones, it works well for you. Our Rose Sand, which is considered a neutral, does tend to have a little bit of a pinkish pop to it, and it is true to color. So I just wanna show you these as I put them on. It's better to look at them through my palette than it is to kind of show you online. Because like I said, they do have that really pink tone online. All right, Rose Sand is going on, or I'm sorry, Naked Rose is going on right now, and I am going to work that in right underneath my highlighting that I did. Alrighty. So right now you can see when I turn my head to the side, I don't have a division, but I have a beautiful blend here that goes from highlight to my blush. And when I smile, it just kind of highlights my cheekbone, which is great. So Believable Blush, our Believable Blush is only $9.95 and it lasts forever. Seriously, you'll only need one for about maybe a year. Like, it's fantastic. And next I get to move on to our eyeshadow, which is my absolute favorite. And I'm gonna tell you about these before I put them on my face. I tend to change my eyeshadow according to like my outfits that I'm planning to wear for the day. So I'm gonna showcase though for you my absolute favorite thing that we offer as far as makeup is concerned, which is our multi-finish eyeshadow palettes. They come with, oh my God, I love this so much. They come with 6 different colors in each palette. And this is Sunset Glow. The other one that we offer in this form for those multi-finish is our Nature's Glow, which has more greens and golds to it. So this one is definitely for my brunettes. I am a brunette, so I have this one in my wheelhouse. It's right there. If you're a blonde, redhead, our Nature's Glow is gorgeous. I also use our Nature's Glow palette as well though, because it does have that gold on there is beautiful. So this one has a lot of amazing colors that you can blend for a beautiful ombre effect. And I'm not gonna use this one today though, because I'm gonna show you how I'm doing this in relation to my outfit. Okay, so let's work through the next piece here, which is our custom eyeshadow collections. Those come in, oh, let me back up. Our Sunset Glow and our Nature's Glow palettes are $29.95 for 6 colors. That's amazing. And our custom eyeshadow collections come in 4 colors that you can select for your own eye color. So we have hazel, brown, blue. There's 4 different ones available for you that you can already purchase with 4 set colors in for your eyes with directions on how to apply, which is phenomenal. I love to do this option, which is our last option for This is a build your own custom eye collection. So you buy the case itself, which is what these are housed in, which is $8.50. And then you can add any of our eyeshadows to it for $6.95 each. So I like to build the ones in that I would use most frequently for my eye color and, like I said, what I'm wearing. So you can see here I have Raw Sugar, Racy Mauve, which is what I'm going to use today. It's my absolute favorite for blending and kind of pulling my eye up. Heather and Ice, which is the purple. And our brown one here, that it's called Smoked Plum. So it doesn't have a real purpley finish to it. It is brown. And it's fabulous. And our eyeshadows come in matte pearl or high gloss. So depending on your mood that you're in, your age that you are, we legitimately have something for everyone. And let me just show you our colors up close and personal. So all of our eyeshadow colors there are showcased below. So if you want to come back to this video at any point in time to see them, you can kind of see the true to color. These four over here on this side, I'm going to cover up because those are our brush on brows that I'll talk about later. Okay, so those are our eyeshadow colors for you. All right, so let me play with these colors for you. Let me play with some colors for you. I'm going to start with I'm going to start with Lily, which is a pearl color. And our Lily is going to be, it's a white, and I'm going to use that as a base. And anytime we're starting with a base, we want to choose kind of a lighter color because you can always build your colors on the top of it. And if you're somebody that tends to have a darker eye area, my dog is in the background, I totally apologize. If you're somebody that has a darker base to your eye, it's great, like I do. So it's great to start with a lighter color here or a white. And you can see that I am pulling it into the corners of my eye and it's giving me just a smidge more shimmer to that corner. And it's gonna make my eyes overall appearance seem wider and bigger. So I started with my base there, that was Lily. I am going to use my Racy Mauve from my favorite collection here. And my Racy Mauve is gonna go in two spots on my eye here. It's gonna go in this corner spot here, but it's also gonna go across my brow, which is going to add a slight shimmer, and it's gonna act as a highlighter for my eye, which is amazing. So it adds just a little extra shimmer and a highlight there. Love it. Okay, then my next piece is I'm going to work to kind of blend in. I'm gonna start with my outside color, and my outside color you're gonna see is gonna go almost from this corner of my eye up to about here. Now, this is gonna give my eye a lifted appearance. Like I'm gonna give myself an eye lift just with eyeshadow here. So when you guys are doing this at home, you can pull it as far over as you feel you need to. You don't have to go as far as I am, but you can see I kind of have a natural color here that I'm gonna work with on each eye to kind of bring my eye up and pull it up. So I'm gonna use our Racy Mauve, which is that red color, because I do have a little red on today. I'm gonna pull that out. So I'm gonna start in that corner and I'm going to work this, and don't be like, oh my God, Erin, it's so bold. I'm gonna blend that. I can blend it however I want. Yep, and I'm gonna pull that up just slightly. And I'm going to fix that in a minute, so don't look at it and be like, ew, what are you doing? I promise it's gonna be great. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. So I'm gonna pull that Racy Mauve. All right, and then, great. All right, so I will clean and fade that up a little bit as I go. So you can see I did work with that little natural color change I had to my eye there, which is great. So that next I'm gonna work to I'm going to actually use a little bit of a burgundy now, which is a pearl, and I'm going to bring this in slightly a little bit more into my eye, which as you can see here now is creating, I'm gonna blend that in a little bit more, and it's starting to create that ombre effect. So I'm just pulling it in slightly. So you can see I literally didn't do much there, and it's already blending just how I want it to blend. It's funny, this eye I can see a little bit better with the lighting. Also weird to do this on a camera, you guys, or on a phone and not in a mirror. All right, so you can see if you're not comfortable with that ombre effect, you can even bring it in just a smidge more if you'd like. So you can see I'm really using what's there, and the second color I put on there, that burgundy, really kind of just brings it. So right now you can see I have given myself an eye lift, and I haven't even finished quite yet. I still need some eyeliner that I like. Okay, I'm gonna put my hair down now. So you can start to see how my look comes together. Oh, I lost my shawl here. All right, so next we're moving on to our eye defining liquid liner, which is $14.95, and I don't want you to be afraid of liquid liner. If you are somebody that's like, that will never touch my face, I will smear that up, I will jack that up so bad it's not gonna look good. I promise you it's gonna look amazing. So I use our eye defining liquid liner, and depending on the mood I'm in, I might go all the way to the front of my eye, or I might start at like that halfway point and kind of pull it out, because that's gonna give me a little bit more of an open eye, especially if I have tired eyes like I do today. So I'm gonna start in the middle. This is hard doing it on a phone, so I'm trying, guys. Oh, I like that actually. Oh, told ya, hard on a phone. But see, no need to worry. If you screw it up, as long as it's not totally dry, it comes right off. All right. The trick with our liquid liners is you barely have to touch your eye, which is great. So I barely have to touch my eye and I'm done. And it lasts all day. It doesn't move. It doesn't smudge, nothing. It's fantastic. So that's why I will choose a liquid liner every day over a pencil or a, it's more of a gel-like, some of them, and I will pick a liquid liner every day because they don't move. All day long, it stays exactly how you see it on my eyes right now, and I love that. All right, so eye defining liquid liner, like I said, $14.95, and I saw a little hole, I just wanted to fix it. And I adore it, I love it. It is legitimately my favorite product that we have, one of them, minus my beautiful eyeshadow palettes. And my other favorite thing is if you do screw up, like this is real life here. I'm not doing a video just to show this to you. Like I screwed up, so I fixed it, no big deal. And now I can keep going on with my day. All right. So we're almost done here. I have like 2 more things to show you guys. So our lash building mascara runs for $14.95 as well. It's amazing. I love it. I do have fake eyelashes on my top lashes, and I will still use our lash building mascara to kind of pull it and give it a little bit more of a lift. So I am going to use that today to show you guys. I will try to pop a picture in the comments of how awesome our lash building mascara is. So we call it lash building because not only is it not full of junk that's going to clog your pores by your lashes, and it's going to allow them to grow amazingly, but you can use as little of this or as much of this as you want and continue to build on it, and it will not clump or get nasty. And it's great because you can start with, like, let's say I just want a little bit of mascara, and then later on in the evening I want to add more to it. You can do that. It's not going to clump and get gross on you, and it's going to really, as you can see what it did for my lower lashes, it's really going to just make them pop. So that was just a tiny bit that I used. But if you're somebody that wants dramatic lashes without the clumping and the grossness, get our lash building mascara. It's amazing. $14.95. All right, I am on to my last steps here, guys. So my second to last step here is brows. And I like my eyebrows, but what I've found over the course of this year playing with LeBri makeup, I can make myself have a defined brow that even gives me more of a facelift. So I am gonna use our Brush On Brows in Soft Smoke. And this only runs $6.95. And I know some people are spending $30 to $40 on products to kind of make their lashes or their brows look thicker and look like they have more brows and are well defined. And I just want to show you for $6.95 how amazing your brows can look. So I'm going to do one side first. I think I'm going to do this side. The lighting is a little better here in my house today. I'm going to use a brush for this, and I am just getting it wet before I put the Brush On Brow on. And this is in Soft Smoke. And I am going to show you how amazingly easy this is to apply and fill in your brows so that they do look more natural and they don't look drawn on. And I'm picking one that has a little bit of, the Soft Smoke will have a little bit of a red undertone to it. Okay, seriously though, look, look at my eye lift already. And I like that color. You can see there is nothing on, it dries almost immediately. There's nothing on my finger there. I just rubbed my whole hand on it. Nothing there. So check out the dramatic effect it has on this side of my face. And that took me 3 seconds to apply. So it is something that I have taken the time every morning now to do, because if I'm just going to wear foundation to work, with a little bit of eyeshadow, then my brows are going to pop. They're gonna be fantastic. And I like it. I like that I'm taking the time to do it. It doesn't take me very long. I don't need a lot of it. It dries almost instantly, and I'm not paying a fortune for what you're looking at. I'm not paying a fortune. There you go. My Brush On Brows. And I can shape them a little bit more instead of brushing them through. So that's a close-up of kind of what they look like. I missed a little here, hold on. See it better when I'm in a mirror, but that's okay, guys. All right, Brush On Brows, done. All right. And then I do like lipstick, but I'm kind of in a lip gloss mood today, so I'll walk you through our lipsticks really quick. Our lipsticks are $12.95. Lip glosses are $11.95, and our lip tints are $16.95. So the lip tint will stay on just a little bit longer. Our lipsticks though are amazing. Smoked plum is my favorite. And I'm going to showcase our Berry Ice lip gloss for you today, which is one of my favorite glosses. This one's in my purse all the time. So if I just need a smidge of color, which is what I like. I don't like a ton of lipstick or gloss. So it leaves me with a soft look, a soft like pinkish hue to my lips, which is what I want. So this is a full face of LeBri makeup, guys. I hope we like it. I hope we're enjoying it. If you want to get an entire collection, like if you love everything I showed you today and you're like, I have to have it all, what I would love for you to do is check out our color collections. They come in an entire set, which kind of comes with almost everything I covered with you today, for $94.95. So that's a savings of $11.80, as opposed to whether I would buy them all individually. So if you like the look, or you can get pieces at a time if you have stuff you're using already. Our makeup is so easy to use, as you saw, and it goes on beautiful. It doesn't leave you gross. It comes off really easily. You don't need makeup remover, but then again, it does last us all day long. So if you have any questions, please check with your LeBri consultant. If that's me, I am happy to color match you. I'm happy to send you pictures of colors if you're wondering. I'll send you the real color from my kit. Just let us know. Your LeBri consultants are there for you to use. So please use us. And any questions, always ask. Have a great day.